Hello, my beautiful PPs. Cat here. I just finished showering and I washed my face with this. But I know that a lot of you are saying you want to see from Dr. Natalia what she would consider a skincare routine. So when I'm not wearing makeup, SPF, sunscreen, anything like that, I wash my face with this. This was suggested to me by a hospital that I worked at, several medical doctors, and my eye doctor, my ophthalmologist. So that's what I usually use. I also occasionally use like this guy because it's very gentle. So when you're not wearing makeup, when you're not wearing anything that needs to be removed with an oil-based cleanser, you want to use something gentle. To me, this is not gentle. So what do I mean by gentle? When you're done washing or cleansing your face, you don't feel dryness, you don't feel tightness. See how I still have like that little bit of glow, which of course I'm getting from Tretinoin. That's what you want. Like, my face is actually a little dry right now because I kind of wasn't paying attention while I was showering. I was thinking, and I was washing my face quite a bit with the Johnson. So you can definitely overdo it with anything and leave your face tight and dry, so be careful with that. So right now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do this one tomorrow. This is my coconut oil that I get from Costco. I put it in a container like this and I use it as I need it. That way I separate both. I never double dip into my coconut oil when cooking or when using anything, so it's always very clean and pristine. Now, just because I want to show you guys, I'm going to use this because I don't find it as good for removing waterproof makeup, which I wear a lot of, especially around my eyes. I wear waterproof makeup, like the Maybelline Tattoo liners, the Sephora waterproof eyeliners, and that kind of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this to my face, show you guys how much I apply and how much I use and how to clean it off. So I'm going to do that right now. So I've got my little scary cat. So I just take it open it up. And I just take, with this one you really don't need a lot. With my coconut oil, I definitely need like double that amount. And then you're just going to, and again, I don't need to do this. I'm just doing this for the purpose of showing you guys, and because it's oil-based, I'm not really concerned. Actually, I do need a little bit more because my face is dry. Usually my face is damp. I normally dampen my face before I do this. I don't want to do it in the bathroom because the lighting is terrible. So this is what I do. Now I'm gonna go. Now, when I have makeup on, eye makeup on, or even makeup on, I would go ahead and take the coconut oil and do this instead. And I just gently rub in to my eyes like this until it all melts away. But I find that when I do that with this one, with the Albaline, I have to work even harder, which is why I don't like that. I don't want to have to work harder, especially around my eyes since they're already dry. So let me just go ahead and wash my hands. I'm gonna get a washcloth and show you guys how easy it is to wipe it off. Okay, so here I have my damp muslin cloth. Anything gentle is what matters. It's not dripping, okay? And this is just how simply you're gonna do this. Now, when I do this with makeup on, you're gonna actually be able to see the difference. With no makeup on, you can't really tell. Now I go, like I said, I go just a tiny bit harder here because that's where I'm really oily. For those of you that think that you have to double cleanse, no, not if you do it like this. Especially with makeup on. Definitely not. This right here is enough. And all you're going to feel is the slightest bit of moisture. I'm talking slight. So once I'm done with this, I wash this with soap and water and I let it air dry. Then I have any ointment, whichever one you want. I'm going to use Vaseline today because I want to create a nice barrier for my Tretinoin. For those of you, I'm going to find out why it keeps doing this. I thought I tightened it. For those of you that do not use Tretinoin, you would just go right from cleansing to applying a nice thick non-water-based, well, all moisturizers and creams are water-based, a nice thick cream, so like the CeraVe moisturizing cream, something that's very thick and heavy with really as minimal ingredients as possible, because then you don't have any, problems. And not only that, they don't really do anything else. So now that I've done that, I would normally just let this set, and I would apply my Dramatica. Again, if you're not going that route, your next step is this, QV if that's what you have, coconut oil if you want to go really, really all natural and basic. It is not going to clog your pores. It's not pore clogging. Something like this, or something like this. That's as basic as you have to go, okay? Again, with summers here, especially normally being very, very dry, I stick with these guys. Not so much the Vanity Cream, because I don't find it moisturizing enough, or this. But this is like very rare. This is usually when it's a little humid, more humid. And then as it increases into more humidity, like 60 and above, then I go ahead with the Vanity Cream. If it goes really hot and gross, then I go as simple as something light like this. And that's only during the day. Okay, this is nighttime, obviously. So at night, I should, you know what? I fucked that up. Nighttime, I wear all the heavy ones. Daytime, if I feel I need more, I go this route. An extremely sheer wash of this. If it's really dry, an extremely sheer wash of this. But usually it's the CeraVe or the Vanity Cream, because that's what I have access to, okay? So, being that I use Tretinoin, let me just go ahead and put that back. I'm going to take my Dramatica, okay? 1, 2, which almost fell off my finger. I just give it a little smear around my fingertips, and then pat. Oh, I just got my hair. Damn it. Pat, 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 pat. And then I like to get it here. I don't go any further than that, because it definitely tends to irritate my neck, so I only apply it to my neck like once or twice a week. So this is as far as I go. And then I'm going to show you what, if you don't have access to Dr. Natalia and her formulas, this thing keeps dropping, damn it. And you have irritation on your neck, then you're going to want to do something similar to what I'm going to do. Again, if you have irritation. And by irritation, I mean eczema. Or inflammation, like she says. So this is what I do. Okay. I'm tired of this thing playing around. I don't know what's wrong with it. So I'm going to let that sit for a bit. And as you see, I go right underneath my eyes. I don't have a problem with that. And I go right around here, which does cause a lot of flaking right around here, but is doing what it needs to do. I'm going to go wash my hands because I'm an eye toucher. I touch my eyes. I'm touching my lips. That's how I am. So I have to wash my hands. I'll be right back. This is why I don't like wearing headbands after when my hair is wet, because then when I go to style my hair, it still sticks up. See that? My hair that has absolutely no body and no anything does this. And that's just my cowlick in the back, which is going to drive me nuts. So what I do, because as you can see, I don't even know what's going on here, that I must have touched it. But being that my neck is like seriously annoyed from the Perricone MD, I'm going to take my prescription hydrocortisone cream, 2.5%. I'm going to put, actually let me open up my CeraVe. I probably should use the Vanity Cream. I just hate the smell of Vanity Cream. It smells like shit. For something that's odor-free, it stinks. I'm going to take just that much, which is probably, whoops, too much. Hold on. My hair's at that point where I have to cut it. It's going to drive me out of my mind. So again, I have that much of the cortisone cream, and I'm just going to dip a knuckle in. So just that much into the CeraVe. Use whatever you want that's gentle. And I'm going to take the cortisone cream and just mix it. And I put this on my neck basically just to protect it from any tretinoin that wants to creep down. Which really sucks because I want to put the hydroquinone on my neck, but it's just not liking the tretinoin too much. So again, I only do it like once or twice a week because it can't deal. And I'll probably wash my hands even though I massage that into them because, again, I'm just that person. So this is what I do. Wednesday after my live with Dr. Natalia, I'll go ahead and redo the whole thing with makeup on so you guys can see. And then usually at this point what I do is I wait about, not gonna lie, hour to 2 hours, and then I go ahead and I apply either my Vaseline or my Aquaphor. And then if it's, again, today's not that humid I don't think, so I don't need to go as low as this. But yeah, I'll apply one or the other of the Aquaphor and the Vaseline. So I'll come back probably in about 2 hours from now and do that. So you can see. Bye for now. All right, my Funyuns. Yeah, I definitely need a haircut. I was sitting there looking at it going, oh my God. But it's such a pain in the ass. It takes like 2 days to get it done right. So it's been 2 hours. And I'm gonna use, because it's an okay night, I'm gonna use Vaseline. I just love how I put that up there. And for those of you that are afraid like I was, I was so scared. You can just do stuff like taking just, I mean, look at that. There's like nothing on there. And I started off by doing this. And then just like smearing that on here and there. But now I'm here, which is what I call my knuckle drag. I'm nowhere near where Dr. Natalia's at. Let me see if you can. You can't really see it. It's a lot. It's not as much as what she would do. So I take this and I just massage it in. And yeah, I do get it on my nose because I'm not worried about that. Plus the fact that this gets all dry anyway. And I basically just massage this in. I just keep doing this until it doesn't feel all gross and slimy. I shouldn't even say gross and slimy. Like right now it feels really good. It's just the fact that, and it's not even really tacky. I just don't like stuff sitting on my face. That's my big thing. So I'll keep doing this until it feels like it's worked into my skin and it's not so slick. I even put some on my earlobes. And at the very, very, very end, when I have like almost nothing on, I just wipe it on my forehead. That's it. Because again, I have an oily T-zone. I'm gonna actually massage it and then come back in a minute. So I have massaged most of it into my skin and I applied, you know, like the remaining to my forehead. And I will keep massaging this in throughout the night. But I mean, look at that. And I mean, all these people getting their glow on with fake thing, and by fake I mean there's no mica in here. There's no added glow. This is just Vaseline and tretinoin. And wait till you see when I wake up in the morning. It's, I love it. I mean, it's not this intense, but it's so nice. It's so nice. So I just thought I'd show you guys this, and then I will do one, like I said, Wednesday night after my talk with my live with Dr. Natalia, and I'll show you what I do then.